All right, hello and welcome. You know what it is. We are here for a solo. I love to do a Viron, but I'll accept Thorgate if needed. But there's no blue cards here other than Equatorial, and as fun as Equatorial might be with Thorgate, there's nothing to do with it. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. I'm just gonna look for something more fun. Again, we could always win if we just played super conservatively, but let's look to have fun. Over 20 Viron ability to do something twice. We could Viron Development Center. It's a lot of cards per turn. I don't have any energy though to go with it. Viral Enhancer certainly works with I mean, look, there's not much here. Force Precipitation, you can throw Corroder Suits onto it right away, get a bump. Viron for Corroder Suits, though, is just so, like, weak. But hey, I mean, look, let's try and be different. We'll grab this stuff. We'll grab you. We'll grab you. God, this sucks. And, I mean, if I'm going to get a starting ocean, Nitrolific is fine. Merchant Survey is like a big maybe here. Anyway, we get a bunch of incomes. Do you want more cards? Let's take some plants. More cards is probably better, but we are here now. So there's a first Venus bump. We got a TR. We could go for card draw. I'm going to hold on to my cash and hope that the draft is a little bit stronger. At least we have some metals coming across the board. We have a little bit of heat coming in. I'm going to get a second ocean from the government up here. And that could be the third ocean. I don't have Jovians, but hey, could get some energy as well. Not bad, not bad. Let's go and grab that. Probably here so I can water walk down at the bottom. And as much as I want Nitrolific, I really want... I need to do these clicks to get value out of my corporation. And then we'll get some energy. And honestly, next turn though, Development Center, Nitrolific, Nitrolific, Viral, all of that coming together real good. Do we need anything else? Probably just take some heat bumps to set up the heat track if we can get there. Earth Catapult, lovely. I should be able to play green tags for nitrogen-rich big asteroid. Like, that should all work out. For now, 9 and 8. Did I really set myself up to not have quite enough money, didn't I? Didn't I? That's upsetting. I still have Earth Catapult in hand, though, so I should just wait and play Earth Catapult next turn. At this point, I may as well get the discount on everything. I know it's not ideal. I'm really playing some slow tempo, but this is where we are. Another discount would be lovely. And as much as I like Mohole, it's like, you play this... Then what? Then I play you. I like the card draw. It goes really well with the discounts. And then I spend a bunch of money, but I get another card? It really is a mistake that I haven't played Nitrolific Moss at this point, but let's talk about this. It's Gen 4. I've got 6 TR and 2 money income. That's 8. Plus another $5 worth of metals. That doesn't quite get us to 15, but we have a universal discount. So economically, we're on the low end, but we're okay. No plant production, a little bit of energy, a little bit of heat. That's not so hot, but we have another discount coming. We have Viral Enhancer Nitrolific that have been delayed. And we're about to get another heat income from the track. So I don't find we're too far off right now. It's just been slow tempo, but now we have good cards. Nuke is probably worthwhile for the card draw. or even just around the water. This is good for points. I don't know if I need more Venus or not. A little bit of card draw. A discount is nice. Look, I've been trying to play this for way too long. The only thing that could put me off of it is whether or not I can place the nuke. Because the nuke also gets me the heat income, and the money back gets me nitrolific. Now, the problem is I actually need $4 here. So maybe that was a mistake. Maybe it wasn't. I gave up on 2 plant income so that I could get a heat income and a little bit more TR. I don't feel like I'm playing this very well, to be quite honest with y'all. But here we are. Can I get something better for Viron? I do want plant tag. I don't mind Venus infrastructure. I'm not a microbe guy right now. There's no 2 plant from Black Polar Dust to pick up. Look, get the nitrolific. That card draw I am going to have to do sooner rather than later. This is also a card draw every other turn. A little bit of heat income from Black Polar is kind of lame, but it's also, like, fine, quite frankly. Like, it's fine. I don't know. I want to go this way with my greeneries probably and get underneath and over, but here we go. Deep well. Lovely. More energy. Honestly, a lava tube could go far. Copy something. I could copy an energy. This is pretty discounted. It's a lot of cards to buy. I can't get another ocean without screwing up my Ting Ting. Now that's a lot of energy. I've been waiting on like a good energy card. I could even copy it. I'm thinking about it. This is a decent little heat bump though. Yeah, honestly, let's do this and just take 3 heat or 3 energy. Now I can Viron onto this. Did I actually already do all my Virons? I didn't look. See this card draw here? Oh, I can't copy it. I need $2. Do I have 2 cards I would like to sell? Well, small animals I'm not fond of. I don't think I'm doing a Jovian run either. So this allows me to click this and then Viron to use both and get that Venus bump, which is a pretty big deal in terms of action economy. All right, let's see if we can get bushes online. A little bit of help with the heat would do fine. I do like subcross. Now this is absolutely worth using our thing on. We do have the science tags. I don't need Atalanta, even though Atalanta is quite nice. I need subcrust. That gives me a card draw, and then I copy this for a card draw. Let's go. I mean, 10% is very much within reach. Martian Survey is also right there. A couple things are not bad. This costs my money, though. So, ain't got no money, honey. I think I just take this little event, and I take this little card draw. Got points on it. I ended up getting Maxwell Base Underground Debts. Like, that's fine. And now I can have the government help me with oxygen, because the heat and everything else seems to be panning out. A little bit of Venus bumping. I don't have a bunch of plant tags, actually. And I don't have Venus or Jovian tags to make the mine thing work either. Playing pretty quickly here, but we're just getting through. Lots of card draw. This is what we're looking for. Quantum Extractor. Space discount with energy and everything else. We go and look for a card. Hydrogen to Venus. Sure, really cheap. Plant tags here. Venus bump there. Greenery heat bump. I mean, it's all coming together. A little Venus bump here to give us that bonus TR. And boom, baby. That's set up for a Venus bump as well. I mean, this is good. This is good. We're not going to have any Jovians unless we get some wild tags. But, like, how are we feeling overall? Like, we have halfway on the oceans, 4.5 if you count the free one, right? And then we have 2 in hand if we are happy with that. We have a lot of oxygen to go. We do have trees, though. And we do have a couple other things that are really going to work. I think we take one quick oxygen bump, but we might actually need the help on Venus more than other things. Too late for all this stuff to matter to me. The extra energy turning into heat is quite nice. Let's not worry about you. And we're going to focus on card draw. I don't need research. I want it, but I don't need it. Trees is pretty nice, I gotta say. That is very true. 3 plant tags means nitrogen-rich asteroid comes into play. Trying to set up some water walk. I mean, to spend a steel to get a steel and then get a steel income from it as well makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, we just got to get those waters placed. Research and stuff is going to help us get there faster. We have a lot of TR and stuff coming in. 11 plants is also not bad. I still think we need help with oxygen and Venus. Topsoil contract at least is just 3 plants. Optimal air braking absolutely crushes the heat. And Atmos Scoop goes so far in terms of helping out with Venus. 2 bumps, right? Anything notable here? Not really. So we don't need the big asteroid. This is free, so I'm going to take it even though it costs money. Topsoil, I'm just going to play it before I regret missing it. 2 more cards. I mean, look. How do you not get a 3rd universal discount? Go grab some cards. Anti-grav, $5 off, baby. What is not to love? With the viral enhancers, this is enough for another green ring. We're getting our money back despite having, you know, spent it. $1 for all that is pretty good. This gives me money back and stuff. I don't have a wild tag. This is profitable though. This is pretty strong. I think you just aerial mappers in a weird way and put it on there. Honestly, put it on there again. I need Venus bumps. I think I'm like pretty well set. I kind of just need, you know, a couple oceans, and now that I've invested in Venus, I think we're gonna get there. Symbiotic fungus with money or topsoil contract is cute, but it just doesn't matter. This, I don't need heat at all, so it doesn't matter. The capital may have been worth considering there, but to get a microbe card, dust seal, super unplayable. Open city is pretty nice. Hook me up with this artificial lake up here. Hook me up with enough floaters to bump Venus twice. You know, I forgot Atmoscoop was also going to get me some good stuff. Let alone hydrogen to Venus. So I could have taken a card for those bumps from aerial mappers. I need oceans. That's the real kicker right now. Everything else is done. It just doesn't show it yet. So ocean here, followed by ocean here. Means greenery for money, greenery for money. Yeah. Some of the big plays is like you put a city there. This is a 3-point city. This gives me more money back than it costs. I didn't end up getting animal and microbe cards. So this would just be a TR and half a greenery. But it also is money back, right? Lava tube, though, is just screaming to me. I don't know why, but it's like... if you just put that there, then it'll give you the titanium, and then you can sell a bunch of cards and get some goodies. Yeah. Sell, keep the points cards, and see what we have for money after this. Again, money back on events makes me think imported nitrogen. I can also put it down here for 2 steel and then probably get the tropical resort. So an extra greenery. Extra 2 points. I mean... I'm just sad I didn't get this city. This city, like there's some really good city spots all around the board, but I just don't have it. I just don't have it. 5 plants, you know, 3 more plants and we were on to something. We had to buy some standard project oceans, which was a little bit painful. Would have been lovely to get a standard project city, but despite all of that, gotta say, 65 TRs more than 63. We did a full terraform and 103 points is over 100 points. This man trifectas. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.